Hello?
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
What the fun is that?
Damn.
Alright, everybody. Is Alan Wake? Let's see what's going on here. 3 years ago. Cinematic.
Honey,
Oh,
I'm
here we go.
home.
Back here, sweetie.
Let's
How
see.
was it?
It's a kid.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Where's the oh, here we go.
Oh, hey. I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
My dear.
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh. This is a family show.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh my.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's
Okay,
stupid,
so anyway.
but it's just,
More
especially
cinematics.
when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Tell me a
Okay.
story.
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Here it
sure
is.
you.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
So weird looking when people in games kiss. They look like polygons rubbing up against each other. Anyway, I finally got a Xbox
How do you
remote
feel,
with
Mr.
a
Wake? Any
cord in it, so
nausea,
now I'm playing on that
disorientation,
instead of
anything like
mouse
that?
and keyboard.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Pretty freaking awful.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock.
Fish right there
You
on
should
the
take it easy
desk.
for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
So I've
Mr.
got.
Wake,
Oh,
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
all right. Thank you.
That
So I
was
got a
Cynthia
theory.
Weaver. I guess you can
Oh.
call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Okay, so anyway, I got a theory. Okay, you know how all the enemies that that we fight in Alan Wake, I guess they're like things that Alan has written. What if this is some Inception crap right here? Now I haven't played, like I said, I haven't played American Nightmare, and I played this game like freaking forever ago. But what if, you know, that whole Tom the Poet guy from the beginning? What if Tom the Poet started it all and he wrote Alan, and all this stuff is actually Tom the Poet's imagination? Ooh, I know, creepy. Anyway, just a thought. Don't really know if any of that's true or if
Come
we'll
in,
ever
Mr.
find out.
Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, but you know, the whole wetness happening to it just a couple
Have you
episodes
started
ago
looking
was
for my
fine.
wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Well, it's not creepy.
Lights on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I needed to... Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Oh, really?
Cops, they got it all wrong, see?
Into the
The
back
early
lot.
morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Uh-oh.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright
What?
Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Ooh, he out. Whoa!
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Whoa, that darkness creeping in on him. That was crazy.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just
This is a
wanted
pretty
to
cool
settle
game.
all the damage the
I like all
Anderson
the
brothers might have
interesting ideas they've got.
caused undramatic.
Tor and
Hey.
Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living.
See ya.
Are you feeling any better, Mr.
Oh,
Wake?
okay, I guess
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Hey, hold on, take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk
Barry
to me.
the rescue.
You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Friend.
I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Creepy lady.
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What,
Just listen
you
how crazy
shot a
you
guy
sound.
and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
And
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake, I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there
You know,
real
for an older
funny,
game, this
Al.
thing
You
has
can
some pretty
quit it
good
now.
character animation and like character models and stuff. I mean, I know it's no, I don't know, GTA 5 or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really hip to all the new graphics and stuff, but
I think this is the form you wanted.
pretty cool.
And
pretty
here
cool
are
game.
the keys.
I'm pretty
Okay,
impressed.
you're all set, Mr. Wake.
Oh,
Glad to have you staying here.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at
Come
him.
on, let's
You
go.
hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Okay, whatever.
That's just
Whoa,
crazy talk,
trees.
Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate.
Most uneventful
I'm going to
rage.
Lover's Peak.
Doink.
He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand.
Oh, that
You're
was
my best
awesome.
friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
All right. So here looks like a good spot to end. Next episode should have some more gameplay. Hey, a thermos. So it should have a lot more gameplay. I really appreciate the likes, shares, everything else. Comment below if you like what you're seeing. Whoa. Was I supposed to be doing that? Jeez. All right. Anyway, I love you all. Mwah. I'll see you guys in a few. All right. Bye.